black pill. It could either lead a man to ruin or it could lead a man to paradise. Unfortunately, the knowledge that the black pill provides on genetic determinism, lookism, and female nature has sort of become too fatalistic for a lot of people, and they have just kind of disintegrated into unfortunate self pity and, in an extreme circumstance, suicide. Um, but these truths, but the truths that the black pill provides, they are not supposed to be, well, they're not supposed to make you unhappy in the long run. In the short term, yes, I could understand that if you are extremely blue pilled and that you sort of realize or start to realize how your genetics play a major factor in the sort of life you will have, and that people or most people are extremely shallow, um, and especially on female nature where you see it, in the dating market, how women will only go for, say, above average men, um, and the rest pretty much become, you know, are invisible. And not to mention the extreme variety of choices women have in the dating pool compared to uh, your invisible man. So obviously that would lead to the curse of choice um, on a woman's behalf. Like, why settle when you have all these options? um, so once you begin to realize, you know, all these things, um, and how even you yourself are most likely a sub five or an invisible man, you it is disheartening at first. You do feel rage, you do feel sadness, um, and I'm not gonna lie, life is gonna be hard. Like, it's hard being a sub five. It's hard being unwanted. I mean, it's like it, just like going off grid for the topic of this video, but it's almost like some people think that someone that's like socially rejected or a failure, um, in any way, wants to be a failure. They want to be socially rejected. They want to be, you know, they want to be alone. Um, they they just want to be a complete like piece of shit. When in reality, no, the choice was really never theirs to make. The choice was made by their genetics. Um, People do treat you differently. Depending on your genetics. Say, for example, if you have shitty genetics, you're short, you don't have the best facial structure, I don't know, you have a stutter or something, um, you know, you're not really, um, you're just not really good looking, then people will treat you quite poorly or just enough, just good enough in, like, say, for example, a social setting, because that social setting would demand some level of respect. Say, for example, the workplace, which social interaction is sort of moderated by HR and whatnot. Um, then it's the same for the other side, where if you've got good genetics, you're tall, you're good looking, whatever it is, um, people treat you better. People really do treat you better. It's been observed countless times. There have been studies done on it. Lookism is a real thing. It's not some fucking fairy tale that people believe it is, where they go, oh, well, guess what? It's all about the depth that counts. It's all about what's on the inside that matters. Yeah, my fucking ass. My ass. That is absolutely not true. And you know what? I'm quite frankly tired of being gaslit in that fashion. Um, and then fuck, there's this little hope serum as well that there are some, let's say, creators out there that try to sell, particularly in the red pill spear or whatever that has become these days. um, you know, they try to sell you, different kind of creams, um, different courses on game, um, you know, different exercise routines, diets, blah blah blah, books, all because they are just playing on your hope. And if they were to sell something that was hopeless, or they were honest about their content and their views, they wouldn't make any money. It's all just to sell you something. Hope. That's all it is. There's nothing else to it. The black pill at first will make you hopeless, but as time goes on and you sort of become used to the pain, um, and you understand a little bit more, because with pain comes understanding, um, you become liberated. You really become liberated. You really start to cultivate apathy or just generally a not caring of things around you because at the end of the day, you had no choice in the matter. You had no choice in the body you were thrown into. You had no choice in your genetics. And each one of us has to go through life alone. And we die alone. We die in our own arms. Um, but just because certain things have been denied to you through factors out of your control does not mean that you cannot find some joy in this annoying ass life. Um, that joy can come from hobbies. I know it's been said a million times, but it really is the truth. It can come from hobbies, such as video games, such as hiking, or just walking in general. Walking can be a hobby. Um, Learning an instrument, um, making videos. Those could all bring you as much pleasure as that of a woman can. I mean, what does a woman really do? What like you have to put up with countless hours of bullshit just for a couple of bedroom encounters, some sex, and some emotional pillows. Uh, why do we really fight over women? Why do we so long for them? Well, it's simple. It's because of their vagina. If they didn't have a vagina, would men even really talk to them? I mean, come on, be honest with yourself there. Um, so yeah, it's quite straightforward. It's all just fucking biology. It's just biology at the end of the day. There's nothing special about it. Um, we are biologically engineered to want the attention of the opposite sex. We want to be loved by a woman. It's just our sort of innate nature. That's an unfortunate thing, but yeah, that's something that we all share. Ugly or not ugly, it's just common. And yes, it's painful, but thankfully, with age as well, um, the want for a woman just sort of disintegrates, and you start to kind of see through the whole mirage of affairs. which is a good thing. Um, I'm approaching 30, and I can safely say that the need that I had for women when I was younger is just not there anymore. It's still somewhat there, but it's it's minimal. Your circumstance may be different, but your turn will come as well. So that's a little hope I can offer in this hopeless video. um, but yes, the black pill will weaken you at first, but it will also liberate you in the end, and you don't have to worry. Um, you don't have to worry how potentially life will be shit for you, because at the end of the day, there are other things besides women. You need to be able to turn your focus and attention to other shit. Because if your dating life is in shambles, then you need to understand it wasn't your fault. And it was never your choice. So therefore you have to go looking for other things to bring you pleasure. And I would appreciate if you don't spend your entire life just wallowing in misery and focusing on things that were never in your control in the first place. And it's not going to be easy. 100% it's not going to be easy, but it's the only shot you've got. And I've got. So please, try to take joy in some things in life. Thank you for listening.